The spirit of linebacker Sam Mills lives on in 2 words. And the sounding of the drum reminds every Panther to keep pounding as they get ready for a fight here at Charlotte's Bank of America Stadium. Today, we're ready for an entertaining battle. It's the Miami Dolphins and the Carolina Panthers. To kick off, here's Riley Patterson. And we're off and running from Charlotte. On the return, here's Rico Dowdle. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. So now out comes the Panther offense for its initial drive of the game. And they're brought out by someone still trying to live up to that #1 pick status from the 2023 draft. Now in his 3rd season from the University of Alabama, it's Bryce Young.
Watching Bryce Young at Alabama, he just made the game look so easy. One of those rare prospects where everything just feels like it's in slow motion and he's in total control. Well, fast forward to the NFL, and he took a beating early in his career. Everything must have felt like a blur. But there's no denying the promise he has as a quarterback, that high upside that made him the #1 pick overall.
And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
For a Carolina Panther. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. Down the sideline to the 45. And finally down right along that opposing 40. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Let's see, first it was a pass, now it's a great gain on the ground. They've got this defense on their heels.
New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. To the air on 1st down, Young. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got 2nd down. All right, partner, testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. 2nd and 10 now. Young's going to try again. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
And the Dolphins with 6 DBs on the field here. They're in the dime, 3rd down. Shotgun snap now to Young. Looking for a target. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up. And we're seeing this more and more these days, mixing some deep looks into that opening script, Brock. Test all levels of the secondary. They held up there.
Yeah, and it's not going to be the last time this defense will be tested. This group likes to push the ball down the field. They answered the call that time.
So the Dolphins offense headed out for their opening drive. I know you love this guy, Brock, a fellow lefty like you, now in his 6th season, Tua Tagovailoa.
I've heard from many of Tua's peers in the league that there's just not a more accurate guy. If you wanted to just do an accuracy test in the NFL, yeah, Tua's going to hit that target as much as anybody in the league. Avoiding injury and being available is really the only question mark now in Tua's career.
Dolphins just about set up here, 1st and 10. Opening carry for Devon Achane. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, And they got a tackle behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Tagovailoa back to throw. Waller with the catch. Breaks through, and he might break away. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down.
Dolphins.
You want to start a good debate sometime, Kate? Go in an NFL locker room and ask which position is the best athlete. The big guys, the left tackles will tell you it's them. The corners will tell you it's them. But I'll tell you what, these tight ends of today, the way they can run and break tackles and get in the open field, they truly are some of the best athletes on the team.
And he is inside the 20, down to the 19-yard line.
Complete to Devon Achane. A gain of 46 yards on the play. First down, Miami.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. And he stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
Derek Brown on the stop.
Well, if they keep this up, Brock, they might just keep us all guessing all game long if they're pulling out plays like that on this opening drive.
Yeah, I love a jet sweep on the opening drive because it stretches that defense horizontally, gets their eyes going east to west, and you know some vertical shots will be coming.
He ran from the gun with Wright. And he falls through the defense for a touchdown.
Touchdown, Miami.
The Dolphins get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. Jalen Wright with the touchdown. No doubt about that one, Brock. They softened that defense up with that lengthy opening series, and then the front just couldn't stand up to the run as they reached the end zone.
Yeah, the numbers tell you, kind of just like baseball, you love home runs, you love explosive plays, but when you can play small ball and you can keep that defense gasping on the field, you can often run it right down their throats in the red zone.
Patterson able to connect on the point after. And the Dolphins will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Panthers nothing.
Here's Patterson now to kick this away. Trevor Etienne to return this. Jukes one defender. And this drive will start inside the 25. Now for the second time, we take a look at this Panther offense. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Young working from the gun. Now he takes it. This one up to about the 27-yard line. That was Kenneth Grant moving in to make that stop.
He made something out of that play for them. Everyone's so concerned with defending the pass, they didn't quite keep tabs on what he was doing as a QB, and it gave him just enough room to run.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Running with Hubbard out of the gun. Through the second level at the 40. And he gets it forward to the 46-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
19 yards. That's good for a Carolina Panther. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
So while they're in the huddle, partner, we've arrived at the end of our first quarter. The Dolphins out to an early advantage. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this. We're ready to go with the second quarter. It's Panthers football. They've got a first to begin the frame. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
New set of downs for him at the 38. First and 10, it's Hubbard. Oh, he loses the football. And the Dolphins have it.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
So Miami headed out for its second drive of the game. And they take the field exactly where they want it to be, Brock. Off a touchdown early and with a home crowd a little quieter than normal.
I'm not going to lie to you, Kate. I think most quarterbacks, competitors love playing on the road.
So just like all touchdowns, all turnovers also reviewed, and they want to take another look at this one.
The previous play is under review.
Yeah, pretty bang-bang play out there. It's tough to see exactly what happened on our first look in real time.
But you know what I like here, and I do appreciate, and these officials are so good at let the play just play itself out before calling it dead. Now all the replays and the camera angles will give us such a better idea of really what happened.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
Take that fumble away. The officials overturn the call and say he was down. After a fortuitous recovery, this will be second down. On play action, here's Young. Caught it deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And they scoop it up. Time to push for the line. And they don't get much after recovering the fumble, so a near turnover ends in a loss of yards.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
Well, they got the football back, Brock, but things don't look much better. It's third and long. Young throwing here. They'll set up the screen. It's Hubbard. And this one doesn't go far. The rookie from Florida in on that stop.
A 4-yard gain.
It's plays like that, Kate, right, wrong, where I sit and judge a defense. I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field, and not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on third down.
Now we're going to see the Dolphin offense for their second drive of the contest. They already hold an early advantage here on the road, so looking for another touchdown to take full control of this game. All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes first and 10. They'll start the drive with Achan. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10. Two and out from the gun. He gets it complete to his man, Tyreek Hill. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
Tyreek Hill. It's a gain of 23 yards. And a Dolphin first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
We've hit the 2-minute warning now at the vault. It's the Dolphins with a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Caught by Washington, left side. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Okay, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes, just like that.
2nd down carry for Achane. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a 1st down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. To throw, Tagovailoa. Escapes the pocket. And he gets a small chunk there before he's touched down.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. Throwing the out route complete. And he's out of bounds right at that 25-yard line. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm.
Now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but the replay official wants to take another look at this on their own. Well, we're going to see how much of a sideline maven he is, Brock. This one very close, whether he got the feet down or not.
And I'm so impressed by all these mavens because you've got to make that transition from college where 1 foot, you're good.
Yep.
But not at this level. You've got to be a ballerina. You got to get those toes both in, and the replay booth will be the judge of it.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
So the officials looked at it twice. The replay officials in New York agreed, and the call on the field's going to stand. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. He's going to keep it this time. And he'll go down here, comes up nicely after a gain of 7.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Second and 3 now. Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Drops back. Needs an open man. And Tagovailoa hits the turf, sliding down after picking up the 1st.
1st and goal, Miami.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Blitz coming to him. Flush down out, and he carries it in for the touchdown. The Dolphins will add to their lead at the end of the half. Tagovailoa with the touchdown.
Kate, we know you can do it in different ways in today's NFL at quarterback. Some with their brains and their processing, that anticipation and accuracy. Some could do it with their improv skills to create a play when everything breaks down, and he just put on a show.
Patterson on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Dolphins double their lead to 14.
Panthers nothing.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half.
Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here comes the final play of our first half. Final throw before the break. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. So a 2-score game here at the break. Some work to be done as we get ready for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Scott Hanson. Scott?
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hanson and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the third quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
As always, big thanks to our guy Scott Hanson and everyone down in Orlando. We're back looking at a 2-score game here, Brock, as our third quarter gets underway. Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff.
To kick off for Carolina.
Eskridge to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Dolphins getting their offense out there to start off this second half. They have played lights out on offense. Scored their first 2 times out, Brock. A chance to go 3 for 3 and grow that lead here. Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10. First carry now. This is Ollie Gordon. And he's going to be pushed out up near that 40-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And it'll be first down, Miami.
First down.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
Quite the start to that drive, huh? The first play sets him up now at the 38. Chain on the inside give. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Tagovailoa off the play fake. Caught by his fullback behind the line. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Tua off the play fake. This one finds the fullback. And he takes it across midfield and into Panthers territory.
You know, Kate, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Second down now, 7 to go. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And they'll still have some work to do now on third down as he only manages to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's what an offensive player never wants to see, a defender just waiting for him on the edge. At that point, the play's dead, and good effort on his part to at least get back to the line of scrimmage.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Tua looking to throw. That's caught. He's got Washington. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. 16 yards on the play. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of second down.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home with that sack.
A lot of work to do as that sack makes this a tough 2nd and 17. Another try following the sack. Here's a screen for Achane. And he's tackled for a short gain.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. Throwing now, Tagovailoa. It's caught left side by Hill. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down, and nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Short pass brought in. And what a big play that was on 1st down, but we also have a flag. This might be coming back.
Downfield, offense.
A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond.
Still first down.
So now, after the penalty, it's 1st and 15. They'll run here following the penalty. And they only get one of those 5 yards back on 1st down, so they've got 2nd and 14.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
This is the end of the 3rd quarter. The Dolphins control possession and the scoreboard as they try to finish out this win. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Achane again. We'll get about 6 on this run, and more importantly, Brock gets him into the red zone.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Now Tagovailoa to throw. And they get to him again. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Loss of 7 yards.
This defense has been trying like mad to do anything to disrupt the rhythm, get the QB off his spot. It's got to be a massive relief to see their efforts paid off on that play.
Riley Patterson ready for the field goal try. Definitely not an automatic here. This 41 yards away. The kick by Patterson is good. And this one is center chains. Couldn't have hit that much better.
17.
I think you could call this one now, Kate. His field goal makes it a 3-score game, and even the most improbable comeback attempts are going to have a hard time erasing that type of deficit here in the final quarter.
Here's Patterson now to kick this away. On the return, this is ETN. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Carolina offense headed out now. And with this loss already assured, they at least want to find some points and avoid being shut out. Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Young. Stepping up, and he's going to run. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
Incomplete.
It is such a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover him. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it, but unfortunately, no connection to be made.
On 2nd and 10, Young able to find Renfro here. And this one does not go far.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Shotgun snap now to Young. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. Desperation time here. That's cut beyond the marker. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. They come through with a massive gain there on 4th down, 24 yards, and it's a 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. To the air yet again, Young. A dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped and incomplete on 1st down. Nearly an interception on that play, and it's going to be 2nd down.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Got a man, it's Horn. And this one only manages a yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be 3rd down.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Again, it's Young. Complete beyond the marker. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers get it back to within 2 possessions.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. The route, check. Secure the catch, quickly become a runner, check. And finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
This is Ryan Fitzgerald on to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Panthers cut the lead down to 10.
Dolphins 17, Panthers 7.
Well, don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
Onside kick is
well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks him, though.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
Miami set to take over once again on offense. And they're already up by 2 scores, Brock, but another one here would really put this one out of reach. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. A-Chain running to the right. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning.
45-yard line.
Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12. Taken in by Hill, right side. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the second one used by the defense in this half.
And it's 3rd down.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Dive play straight ahead. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Now we get a pause, Brock, as the defense uses its final timeout, so the clock only going to stop again at our 2-minute warning. They've got first down from the 31. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. Now he danced away from one tackle, but unable to dance away from the rest of the defense. No gain on that play.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Charlotte. Dolphins holding a 10-point lead. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Here's A-Chain up the middle. Well, he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
Not every corner in this league can make the play he just made right there. Sure, there's pure coverage guys, not really known for their tackling, but this guy, well, he's someone who isn't afraid to stick his nose in there and make a stop.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. On the keeper, here's Tungavailoa. And on 3rd down, they wind up going the wrong way. That one goes backwards.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Riley Patterson ready for the field goal try. He was good on his first kick. Gonna need to hit this one well to go 2 for 2. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
That kick, well, it throws a roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game and really leaves only one remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. And we know those odds, they're getting pretty long.
Here's Patterson now to kick this away. On the return, this is Etienne.
Trevor Etienne on
The Panthers set to take the field. And they can really do what they want with these last couple of snaps afforded to them because the outcome already decided. First call here coming from the shotgun. Young working from the gun. That's him on the quick hitter. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
You know what I love to say? You never go broke taking a profit. And you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, oftentimes it's the eyes of the quarterback looking downfield and then taking that short completion.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
This undoubtedly the final snap of what's already a decided contest. Here he goes, one final shot. Trying to push it deep downfield. And their final effort is going to hit the ground incomplete, but no reason not to throw it long there, as this game is over. So it's a win for the visiting Dolphins. Well, partner, we spoke earlier about how much of a factor this home crowd was going to be, but even with the added boost from the friendly confines, couldn't will them to the victory.
Yeah, sometimes it just isn't your game. You're never going to win them all, even at home. But what's important now is learning from this defeat, hitting the film room, hitting the weights, making sure this doesn't happen again. Don't let this loss beat you twice.
Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Dolphins, your winners, as we say so long from Charlotte.